the hell? That was mellow music for a while. Whoa! They got all like shh. Oh yeah. First time. Mic check. Music seems to be playing. Eh? Map check. 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 Map. Gaxmoor. What day is it? Wednesday. Wednesday. Chapter 13 of Gaxmoor. Each chapter is about 2 hours long, right? So we're on the 26th hour. I predicted that this would be about 60 hours worth of map, right? With colouring. And I'm saying 60 to 80. This is going to be a humdinger. This is going to be a big one. Alright, so what are we going to do tonight? A, she says holding up 2 fingers. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight because it's been gym night. Yeah, you don't want to know to that. It's been gym night. So, I'm in, hair's washed. Yeah, we're just going to do this until supper time. So, let's decide what we're going to try to draw. And Angel is here. Hi, Angel. Good evening, my darling. Oh, Angel, you can't just come sweeping in. How do I jewel you back? I meant to be like doing a stream. Jewel, Angel, Tarragon. Then you have to leave me alone. Stop beating me up. You beat me up. Look at that. I've literally just started the stream and you had like elbow. That's not cool. Let's get off. Well, why is this here? There we go. Alright. Now you're not going to be able to challenge like Misty or anyone else that happens to come in. Not for at least 20 minutes or something, right? Let's just see what we're dealing with. We've got S35, S34. Yeah, let's see what they're about. Alright, 35. Fire-ravaged ruin. Right there. Well, we can do that. We can do that right next to the gate. That's easy. 34. Stables. This city loves its stables. How many stables have we drawn? This has got to be like the 4th one now. Alright, so we've got the stables and then 34A. Oh, so 34B is the stables. 34A is a guard post. Alright. I might combine 34A and B a little bit. And then 29... I plan on going that way, by the way. It's better. Dilapidated Manor. Another once splendid manor stands before you. From the size of the estate, this must have served as a dwelling of one of the Gaxmoor's prominent families. Unfortunately, evidence of the foul presence of evil humanoids is apparent. It's got an elegant carriage on its side in the front yard. I think we'll draw that. And it's got a manicured lawn that has been trampled and browned from abuse. So that's 29. I like the shape of 29. I think we might keep the original shape, but we'll add a lawn. Might move it back a little bit towards the wall. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so that's where we're at. Mr. Manor! And Papa Fox. Well, you guys are streaming in tonight. Welcome, everyone. I'm just going to get into the stream right here. I'm jumping in. You can't hold me back. It's like, no, I will. I will, map. I will. Wah. Or moop, as they would say in France. I will moop. What was layer 1? What was layer? Oh. What was layer 1? We're getting rid of layer 1. We're done with layer 1. Okay. Back to the ink. How is everyone's Wednesday? How is everyone doing? I'm kind of like over the hump of the day job a little bit now, and I'm getting in the mood for Cthulhu on Saturday. Kind of gearing up, ready to rock this thing. We're gonna go see the Joker tomorrow night. No stream tomorrow night. Gonna go watch out the Joker. Treated myself to a little bit of a time off. Dilapidated building. Papa Fox is tired, could go to sleep. Sorry to hear that, man. Life gets you that way though sometimes, right? Just gets you, and you just gotta just relax, man. Just chill. And if you doze off, you doze off. Little Angel. Big hugs. Big hugs for you, girl. Big hugs. Keep fighting a good fight, okay? It will get easier. It will get easier. This is the journey now that you are beginning. It's a journey that you must take. Stay strong. Stay true to yourself. So what is your new schedule, Papa? I like those room details. I'm okay with that. And I think, so that was a guardhouse when you first come into the city. And I think what we'll do is we'll have like this little road down the side of the guardhouse here. That comes to the stables in the back. Yeah, what about that? And then if maybe we actually could do like a building on the side of the stables here. And then we'll actually have the stables back here. And they're not ruined stables. So it's almost like there were stables for the guardhouse, you know? That's what I'm kind of sort of seeing in my mind's eye. We'll have a little outside wall here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to add some steps coming up to the battlement. And all of this is part of the guardhouse complex. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's rocking now. That's what I'm talking about. Don't have to work nights anymore, so I'm not wide after midnight. Getting tired earlier. I used to work nights when I was a lot younger. I used to work nights all of the time. I used to work at a print factory, and I loved nights. I loved nights. I couldn't do them now. I could not do them. Age definitely is against me. But I used to do all of the night shifts for all of the guys. So I was on permanent nights. And it was the best shift ever. Because there were no bosses around. And the print machine would just be running all night. With like no input from me. So I took the D&D books and stuff. I was writing scenarios and making fucking dungeons and stuff. It was awesome. Sorry, I swore. I should have a swear jar. I should have a swear jar. Angel, I'm dealing with my dysphoria a lot better now than in the past. Doesn't crop up as much. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Sea left the upper right of the complex. Yeah, I think we will, Angel. I think you're right. Let's do it. There we go. Nice little complex. And we'll end up putting a number here over the guardhouse, and there'll be a number here over the stables. Perfect. Alright. So that's good. 34 and 34B. A and B. I kind of brought it in, not like, because I felt like this was too large up here. So I've kind of brought it in. That's 30 feet in depth. That's enough. That's enough. We'll draw this up here, and then we're going to fill in the gap. Yeah, feel me? Let's do that. I didn't start the stream by saying how much I want to get done tonight, but let's just say stuff. We're going to do stuff, because it's going to be a shorter stream. And I think we'll make this a little bit like a Roman villa, but with a twist. I love mapping, guys and girls. I love doing this so much. This is so much fun. I could do this shit all day long. Mr. Valor says, I'm not even sure if your stream would be as entertaining if you didn't swear. I agree. Remember that one night that I swore that I wouldn't swear? Wait, what? I swore that I wouldn't swear. But, yeah, I was doing something for Two King Games, and I said I will not swear tonight. It was kind of hard, and everyone was kind of waiting for me to break. I didn't, and I think everyone owes me gold because of that. But I know, it's kind of natural, like going back to the print factory that I used to work at. Guys could drop in the F-bomb, I swear, every other word for a complete conversation, and it still made sense. I had 11 years around these guys, and it kind of made me a little bit rough around the edges, I am not gonna lie. And I'm better now, but when I'm passionate, I start dropping the F-bombs. Kind of part of me. Although I do recognise that there might be... No, I don't think there's any children watching me. You know, children are watching Fortnite streamers and stuff like that. But I do need to be cognizant of that type of thing. And not be too bad. We're getting serious with this house. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, man. I think I went too far. That looks good. That looks good. Alright, so it had a lawn. It had a lawn. With a broken cart on the front. How about we do this? How about we do this? Let's make this interesting. Let's make this interesting. Alright, we are going to make a front yard on this thing that is semicircular. We'll always do a little bit of a garden in the back too. Broken cart on the lawn, question mark. So these were redneck Gaxmoor. I think it's more because of the raiding group that came in, but yeah, was it there before? Now this is 30 feet, so a cart's gonna be pretty small, right? Well, it's a wagon, not a cart. I probably drawn it too big. Looks like a fucking Dalek. I'm gonna redraw that. I can't unsee it. It looks like a robot. Up on blocks for more than a year. Alright, let's try it another way. Without it trying to look like a car. I think it's gonna end up looking like a car. Do we do now? Is she even speaking right now? Are these words? It looks like a car. I just drew a car. You know, if we get rid of that there, though, and that's where, like, the little guy sits, right? At the front. Screw it. We're talking about something. Look at that. Look how little, teeny, tiny is this little, tiny black dot. But if you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I love that shit. I love it. Alright. Skeletal remains of a horse. Alright. No one can say that we are not dedicated to our craft. This eraser is killing me. Let's make this soft. Because I want to kind of soften up the outer edge just a little bit. We're going to colour it with a nice little sort of gravel, I think. Like pea gravel? Pea gravel? Oh no, it was a grass. I'm doing pea gravel. We're doing pea gravel with little tufts of plants. That's what we're going to do at the front here. Alright, that's their yard right there. And let's give them a backyard. I haven't read the full background for this setting, But I have seen some of the monsters that are here, and it seems like they would murder the horse. You know what? We're going to give these guys a backyard fence. We are making them pretty private, but we know what we're going to do? We're going to break down the walls a little bit. There we go. Epic. Alright. And we'll do a little gazebo. I was drawing that on the wrong layer, but we're about to merge them, so it's all good. That and that get merged. And we'll draw some... you know what we'll do? Let's do a pond. With some trees and flowers around it, and a little bench. The devil is in the details, my friends. The devil is in the details. Make your map come alive. People lived here. Show on your map what they got up to. It will make your map feel soulful. Your map must feel soulful. It must. That is not an option. There we go. Mansion done. King Bashman, my friend. Greetings. Good to see you here. Zombie Dance Team Leader! I literally thought about you 10 minutes ago. I was like, it's been a while since I've seen Zombie. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And honestly, don't worry about schedules and stuff. It happens. It happens. I wish I could catch Cave Geek more often. It's just, that's the way it is sometimes, right? Life. So you know what I'm going to do? Here, I'm going to zoom out. So you can see what we're doing right here. And because there are such awesome people in the chat, I'm going to toast you and I'm going to sip my whiskey. What type is it? It's something. It's good to see all of you. So this is what we're doing, Zombie. I don't think you've really seen any of this map. We're drawing Gaxmoor, and we're now on the interior of the city. The city has been ravaged. It's been attacked, it was besieged, it was overtaken. It's now a desolate wasteland. There are some intact buildings, lots of ruined buildings. Which is making this one a fun project to do. It really is. It also means that we occasionally have to go look at the original map and see if there's something that we should be drawing. I kind of feel... maybe I should look at 28B and A. And then if we draw them, then we could just start filling in the blanks all around. Let's take a look at those. Papa Fox, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. You all have such cool names. You really do. Except for Randy with his R2519AB. And then when he changed it, he didn't change it to King 2 or anything. I mean, it's like, come on, Randy. What do we got? 28. We're doing 28. 28A. Alright, 28A is a restored villa. The villa ahead of you is an oddity in this war-ravaged city. The building seems to be an island of normalcy in the middle of destruction. A fresh coat of paint has been applied and the grounds are neat and well groomed. Oh, indeed. Alright. I think we might draw it a little bit larger. What is that, 90 feet by 90 feet? Maybe we'll do a little bit larger than that. Right, 28B. Mercenary stables. Does anyone else think that they got 28A and B mixed up? Like, they should be flipped? Because I sure as hell do. 28B is mercenary stables. A large cobblestone and wood building occupies this space behind a fine villa to the east. Yeah, they got them mixed up, guys. Alright, so that settles it. 28B is our villa, 28A is our stables. And Angel, you should love your name. I loved it when you changed it years ago. Zombie says, for fuck's sake, don't you ever do anything simplistic? Joking, I prefer high detail. I once drew a village for Kobold Press. And it only had about 6 buildings in it. But I did thatched roofs and little tiles and stuff and made it super detailed. And there were like little rowboats and I did the oars inside the rowboats. So that doesn't count. And then I did the pub. They had me draw actually one of the floor plans of the actual tavern. And I ended up drawing little plates of food and platters of food and things like that. So that probably doesn't count either. So no. So the truth about me is, ever since I was like 12 and I entered an art competition and I drew thousands and thousands and thousands of spectators in a Roman arena looking down there, like, you know, gladiators. I was a bit strange as a kid. I've just loved detail. I love detail. That's my thing. So even if you give me a simple project, I'm going to ramp up the detail on it, you know? Zombie, there's a overturned cart with a dead horse in front of it in the front yard. So this is what we do. And Angel, yes, there are so many stables. But I'm going to say, I'm going to roleplay that these stables belong to the mansion on the other side of the street. That's the way we're playing this one. So we said our street was going to be here. So why don't we... You know what? We're actually going to come in here. We're going to do some stables that are 90 feet deep. We're going to do an outside wall. And I love my buildings kind of breaking through the wall a little bit. I don't know if there's any historical precedence for that. I like the look. So we're going to do something like this. This is our stables. And we'll do like a nice little gate right here. That works. We'll do a little drinking trough off to the sides. And I can feel Papa Fox telling me to save. So we're about to, my friends. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I acknowledge it is only a matter of time. But one day, we're gonna have a power outage or my computer's gonna crash, right? It happens in life. And it's gonna happen one day while we're streaming. It just will. Those are the odds. So, Control S. So I think with the stables this big, we're going to add a little coach house. Because that feels like fun. And let's add a drinking area here for all of the livestock, etc. That's good. That's good. That's going to be our stables. Zombie Dad's team leader says, I kept putting off sending you an email with what I was working on, but finally had enough and just sent it to you now. What, me? Me? Really? Really, me? Hold on. I'm not going to do that on stream. I'm not going to show you on stream. That would be so... Can you imagine? Like... your name is right there, man. It's cool. Zombie DTL. Damn, man, that's good. Oh, this looks fun. And I like the map. I like the map quite a bit. Can I show the map on stream? Would that be cool? I won't show, like, your email or anything. Miss J is in the house! Alright, so this is Zombie Dance Team Leader's map. I love showing off the work that you guys and girls do. Let's zoom in a little bit. Can we zoom in a little bit? Yeah, we can zoom in a little bit. That's great, man. I love it. Miss J won the fight. Good one, Miss J. I like the wooden walkways. That's cool. I look forward to reading this. Thank you for sharing it. That rocks. That really rocks. Miss J's like, that was worth lurking for. Alright, who else is next? Hi, Miss J. So this was the project, huh? Did you ever get that all sorted out? I feel like moving this guy down. Because he will form our road edge. Or do we do a walled compound? No, let's move him down. We'll make the road 30 feet wide. We'll do this. This mansion is going to be, what, 120 feet? 120 feet deep. That seems pretty big. Do we care that it's 120 feet deep? I mean, I kind of do. Do you want me to show the other maps? You know what? I'll do it another time. I didn't want to overshare. But if there's a particular map that you would like me to share, then I absolutely will. I've got no problem with that. I felt a little bit like I was sharing an email. You know, I felt a little bit conscious. Alright. Let's continue the share. Alright. Brothers Blood. Last town, or something. Wow, there's a lot of writing on this. The Puking Wyvern. The Puking Wyvern. Let's zoom in. Alright. Oh shit, there's a Puking Wyvern right here. Alright. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. A hotel bar, whatever. You had me at puking wyvern. Dude, that's great. Alright, so we got our area descriptions. Aww. I don't. Okay, we got it. Was there more? Did I miss? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, we got it. Oh, no, it's not wanting to. Okay, I'll... Zombie, we will resume this on the next stream, my friend. I promise you. I will download the PDF and open up in Acrobat. We'll do it properly. I love the puking wyvern. That's fantastic. Alright, so something strikes me off. No, maybe it's not off. Maybe it's not off. You've got some rich dude's mansion, right? And I was thinking, why would the stables not be at the front? Because they're stables, they're smelly, they're dirty. So we'll have them out the back. So the stairs are in the right position. I've got no problem with the stairs. But they are too big. I'm not going to do the stairs so big. 60 feet stairs. 60 feet. I don't know. I'm kind of calling that one. I mean, really? Alright. No, that's not gonna work. No. It's like, I have an action for this. No. No, you don't, Faden. "60 feet is indeed a whole lot of stairs. Zombie, you're going to have to rejoin the stream. God, is the next stream going to be Monday night? I think the next stream might be Monday night, guys. So you're going to have to join the stream Monday night, because we will resume this episode of Zombie Dance Team Leader Maps then. I feel like my steps are too big. But I also feel like I don't care. They're kind of like iffy, but whatever. They're just freaking steps. 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 Time-ish. Alright, so... it will be Monday gym night. Alright, it will be 6:30 Pacific time. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And you know what? Maybe I'll just wait until the next time you're on. We'll do that. I'll download it. I'll have it. Why? Go away. Literally go away right now. Yeah, maybe we'll just wait. Next time you're on, I'll download the PDF. I'll have it sitting right there. We'll take a look at it together. Because I really, really, really love you guys and girls sharing your stuff. I really do. I will win the crown. Ooh! Diablo Bob wants to zoom. Diablo, good call, my friend. I love that we added that feature. You know, I hear that sound. I'm like, oh. Alright, there we go. So let's pan around the map a little bit. Alright, Diablo Bob, thank you for joining. I love you guys and girls so much. I really do. It's like we're getting this little family going here. And I love it. Alright, So, this is Gaxmoor. We've got the exterior complete. We're obviously coming into the city and we're sweeping up away around the outside edge. Everything typically with a red roof will eventually become a black roof, but coloured obviously. But those are our main POIs, so we've done a little bit more detail on them, you know. So, and we do red because that way, if I draw on the roof detail level by accident and it goes red, Miss J, thank you for this hint. We see it immediately. It's a lifesaver, right? So it looks red right now, but it's like you go, okay, so those are POIs, so it's cool. Let's zoom in a little bit and walk around this one a touch. So what we've got here, in fact, you know what? Let's bring back on the right layer. This here is the tannery. It's a different shape than the original by quite a bit, but I think it has a lot more personality, so hopefully it flies. These are huts. This is a building. Bob lives there. I don't know. This area here, by the way, I'm thinking about actually bringing it down like this because the description does not have it peter out. So I think we're going to change that when, like later on in the map. Pyramid. Duh. I love drawing little gardens right here. Cemetery. Ooh, spooky. Skellies and stuff probably in there. I haven't actually read the encounter locations, but look at me, artist. Yeah. So there's lots and lots and lots of ruins, obviously. Yeah, and apparently I got carried away with the markup here, so let's turn the right layer off for a moment. But we've got the amphitheatre right here, which I think came out looking really good. This is a bathhouse, so these are actually going to be baths here. And two of them are broken, so it's spilling water down the sides of the steps, which is going to look so good painted. It's going to look so good. And this is where we joined tonight. So we've got a little guardhouse. We've got a mansion. We're drawing a second mansion. We've got a stables. There's some little stables there too. We're going to resume here. We're going to draw some ruins around these. Then up here, we've got ruined huts. There was a stables here. In here, oops. This is a like farmer's market, but ruined. Dump, which will like add some more detail to. More stables. They love their stables in this map. Witch's hut. More ruins. Lots of ruins. But this is it. This is where we're at. I think it's shaping up. I think it's looking pretty damn good, you know? Diablo blob. Diablo blob. Good on you, man. I once helped my sister move across Ireland back to England. So gotta support family, man. Gotta support family. I will say this. Normally with every single map that I do, I give a high-res version out to my patrons and my supporters and my friends, right? So stick around me, kids. Stick around me. Might be a little bit look after you kids, okay? Alright, let's finish this. Let's finish this. I like the whole concept of having like little gardens. What are they? Courtyards. Let's do a courtyard. But let's do this courtyard kind of off-center. Off-center? Are we going to do off-center? Are we though? Are we? Yeah, we're going to do an off-center courtyard. Right. So, Zombie, that was my question for you. Did you ever get that resolved? And apparently you didn't. So now I actually have you. You've emailed me. I think I might email you back, my friend, and I'll talk to you about that. There are things we can do, my friend. We will sort you out. I did the same with my sister. What am I drawing? What am I drawing right here? I don't know what I'm drawing. Yeah, I don't like any of that. I literally don't like any of that. But maybe we'll do a flat roof. Maybe we'll do flat roof on this one. For varieties. Diabolo blob. Why do I keep saying blob? Diabolo blob. It's like you've got a tongue twister going on. I wish I could do stuff like this, but carpal tunnel is taking my feelings out of my fingers. Ah, man, I'm sorry. You're gonna get surgery in both of your hands after you moved your sister. Dude, please stick around the chat, please, and let us know how that goes. I mean that. I mean that right here. Maybe get that shit sorted. Alright, so if that's our... I wanted to get those key locations done, right? Or POIs. Now we've got those POIs done. Time check, about half an hour left in the stream. We're gonna say this is the edge of the road, right? Where's our road going? Where's our road going? Where's our next POI? Or POI? Where's the POI? We've got 26 there. Alright. I think what we're going to do is... Our road does this, right? This is kind of our road. We'll have nice little gardens here. There's a statue there. Represent. Katniss. We'll actually, I think, break the road down here. Something like. Now, I wouldn't normally do this much road drawing, because our buildings define the road. But I feel like we need to understand where that shit thing is going. So we'll do that there. Alright, so we've got this. Yeah, alright. It's like, did you get disorientated yet? But I think we can get rid of you, right? Because you're under a tree, so you shouldn't exist. Alright, let's actually do a little bit of tidy up. Let's get rid of our sketch layer. Here. 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 Gonna get rid of you. Get rid of you. You. Alright, I want you to see how our buildings right now, they are the road edge, right? You don't need to draw roads unless there's nothing to define the edge for you. I think certain maps, like a modern map, you want to draw your road edges because you've got sidewalks and everything. So you're going to end up with a lot more, let's say, black on your roads. But here, on this map, no. Our buildings are our roads. If you know what I mean. So we get rid of all of this. Just a little bit of clean up. Let's get rid of you. And you. You're gone. You're out of here. Let's get rid of you. That's good. That's good. You can see every single road there with high fidelities. Now, let's fill in this area with ruins. Control S for save. Well, Angel and Diablo Bob. They call me Bob. Bob? Yes. Bob. Alright, Bob. So, to answer your question now, if we're going to be truthful, these pools come underneath this walkway right here. This walkway is going to be coloured. Right here. This is going to be coloured. This is solid roof. So yeah, in a way it is Greek style, right? And these pools are going to come underneath the walkway here. So the answer is yes. And once we add the water, the walkway, we're going to do some mosaics, and we add our shadows, that roof will elevate. That roof will come up over that water, and it will look elevated. Miss J shared something. And roads define buildings. Yes, this is a good example. This is a great example. And this is Miss J's work right here. Miss J is an incredible cartographer. If you do not have clustered buildings, then buildings can't define roads. So now you need the roads to actually form the shape of things, right? This is a good example of that. This is lovely. So if you're doing like a park or something like that, it's all about roads and paths and stuff. So that we're definitely going to have in these areas here and here. We're definitely going to have roads defining the buildings. There's a time for each. Like this right here. Oops. Alright, let's get some ruins in. Let's get some ruins in here. Now that is a statue, so let's have some like stone pillars or something around a statue that got broken. Oh, Miss J, you're right, sister, you're right. Miss J says, it's amazing how much shadows bring something to life. If you think this map looks good now, you've seen nothing. When we start adding colour, this thing is going to pop. Then you put shadow on this thing, you're going to fall out of your seats. Shadow is so big in making a map. So big. I love doing shadows. And shadows, like for this amphitheatre here, we'll probably actually do a stream around this amphitheatre. And maybe we'll even do a study of colour and shadows. Because that amphitheatre is going to be transformed. It's going to be transformed. I don't know what's going on in chat right now, but apparently there's a party going on. So... What is a grader party? Like, what is a grader party? You guys are losing me right here. What is a grader party? Looking good, people. Looking good. Looking good. Miss J has done an excavator course. That is like not something you hear very often from people. And she dug a dam in 2 weeks. Miss J, you are an awesome human being. Quick check. Alright, they've got some kind of pool here. They did a pool. So this is kind of going to be a park, right? Alright. We're doing a pool? We're doing a pool. Alright, we're doing a pool, apparently. I think we'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. Wait, hold a minute. Hold on. Miss J made a video of it. Hold on. Digging a dam. This is Miss J, everyone. Miss J, is that you in there right there? Holy heck. Yeah, we won't play it all. We won't play it all. But that's incredible. I'm going to skip a little bit. Okay? Wow, Miss J. You guys got serious. Right on, Miss J. Right on. Well, I'm listening to that wind too. So, Miss J, how did you get into this? What was that about? You gotta tell us. Tell us, like, you know, no one just gets into a project like that by accident. What is the story behind it? Interested in permaculture, okay. I don't think I've ever done anything even close to that in my life. That's kind of cool. Alright, there were buildings standing here. The wall has got knocked down. I want the feeling to be that buildings have been obliterated away from the wall. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no one could touch Miss Agent tonight. She is on fire. Alright. Time check. About 10 minutes, folks. About 10 minutes. 10 minutes in Turkish. Let's draw one more building in here. Let's see how far we can bring this. Look at that. Beautiful. That is a piece of art. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Designed for water retention in the landscape, learning to drive the excavator was a side perk that turned out to be fun. That's awesome. S26. Alright, let's see if we can do S26 before we're out of time here tonight. S26. The ransacked mansion. So what we're talking about is that little puppy right there. It's a ransacked mansion. Once lovely mansion has been thoroughly ransacked. All of the windows and doors have been shattered, and the remains are strewn about all the grounds. Which we'll draw down. Any large sections of wood which were in the home have been removed, and the remains of a big bonfire are visible with cracked human bones that litter the front yard. Huh, maybe we'll draw that too. Alright, let's do S26. Miss J says, permaculture is a way of thinking about landscape use, gardening, farming for long-term health of all nature. With a lot of biodiversity tossed in. Right on. That's cool. That's cool. Why is it not drawing? Literally, what is... Oh, Photoshop just did a fuck you. Do you see that delay? Did you see that massive delay? Alright, let's try this again. I know, it's not liking it at all. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking on gas. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to do broken doors. Broken doors. Yeah, go, Diablo. Go. Go, 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 go. It's all good. The stream's done in 5 minutes, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. We're just gonna do this little place right here, and then I think we'll call this stream for tonight. Set a big bonfire on the front lawn, right? Bones. Let's do some roof details. Let's just do a small break in the roof. There we go. Alright, we haven't done a roof tonight, so let's just give this one a little bit of love. This will be a great way to then end the stream. Then we'll do a zoom out. We'll take a look about what we've done tonight. And we'll take a look and discuss what's coming up next. And when. Angel, you hear Jack in the kitchen? You do. You know when supper time's coming up, Jack is pottering around in there. This mic is super sensitive. I could turn it down a little bit, but, you know, we've had some good success with, like, I think our audio levels, and I don't want to mess with that, you know. But in theory, I could actually probably suppress that a little bit. We'll leave that to another day. Looking good. Oh, chimney, 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 chimney. Miss J, I like your style. Like with the villas, chimneys, but this one, let's do it. We're gonna do one here. And I think, you know, we don't have enough of this. We don't have enough of this. When am I gonna do that? I'm gonna do it here. We're gonna do it here. There we go. Directional or omnidirectional? I don't understand the difference between those, zombie. It allows me to pick which direction I want to take sound from. It allows me to actually have a setting for that. Is it like handheld or big ball type? Hold on. I'm going to show you what this thing is because it's like my favourite one ever. It's this. The HyperX Quadcaster. That's what it is. But I've got it on an arm above my monitor. No, go away. So that's what I use. It doesn't have the stand. It came with the stand, but I got rid of the stand. It does have a spit guard on it. But I have an arm coming up the side. Like, it's basically about 2 feet away from my head up here. So, not handheld or big ball type? I don't know how to answer it. But hopefully that answers your question. I love this thing, by the way. I love it so much. Alright. Control S. And this is kind of where we're at. I think this is where we're going to stop the stream. We got this much done here. And I did say, when we first started Gaxmoor, the thing that would slow down this map is having to look at every single named location. And that's what we had tonight. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 named locations tonight. Well, Zombie, it does have a setting though. It has a setting for sensitivity, and it has a setting for which direction you want to take sound from. So I've got it coming from here, you know, and ignoring what's behind it. But it may be that I've got it maybe too sensitive. I could just turn that down a notch. I just don't want to mess about with it, you know. Angel's mic is shaped like a bullet and it's silver. I'm surprised it's not like purple flecks. Anyway, guys, look, we did like 6 named locations tonight. The next stream, S27, 25, 24. And S20, looking like a hippodrome, right? That should sweep us all around the corner of the map right there. So that'll be good. I think that's where we're going to hit it next. I think it's looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good. I was tempted to draw the center as like this visual anchor point, but I think I'm okay kind of doing it all the way around the outside edge right now. Alright, so let's talk about what's happening next. Yes, we're going to come back and do this map. Tomorrow night, though, I'm going to go watch the Joker. No stream tomorrow. Friday, Whiskey and Paint is my... I paint miniatures on Fridays. I have to. It calms me. And Saturday is Call of Cthulhu. Running Call of Cthulhu. So there'll be no streams. And then Sunday, I think I'm actually off to watch a horror film, a Call of Cthulhu film, like The Lighthouse or something. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to stream until next Monday. Okay, so a few days off. Next Monday. Yeah, not Game Hall next week. Next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Streaming next week, okay? Maybe Sunday is not movie day. So maybe Sunday, I might. Now, Sundays are normally my admin day, but because we've had a few days off, I might stream on Sunday. I might. We'll see, okay? So until then, though, at least for tonight and tomorrow and Friday, we're done here. Okay, this is where we're going to leave it, and we will resume either Sunday or Monday. Okay? Angel, I will be back, my darling, as soon as I possibly can. I promise you. And if I am not watching a movie on Sunday, I will probably fire up a stream for a short while, okay? Because of that gap that we've got there.
No movie Sunday.
No movie Sunday. I might stream on Sunday. Eventually, but so everyone knows, eventually, I want to stream my Whiskey and Paints on Friday night. And I want to stream my games on Saturday. Whiskey and Paint will probably happen earlier than that. Because I know the setup I want, and you'll be able to have a camera above the miniatures that I'm painting and stuff. and it'll be fun. We'll hang out, and it's in a different part of my house, and there'll be a different camera angle on me, and we'll drink whiskey, we'll paint, and we'll just fucking chill. So, but that's not this Friday. So until then, I love you all. Seriously, I love you hanging out. Hopefully you like how this is turning out. I'm kind of digging it. So, I'm going to see everyone on the flip side. Maybe Sunday, right? Maybe Sunday. Until then, everyone have an awesome one. I'll see you online. Don't forget to hang out with me. I'll see you, everyone. Good night.